Chapter 1. Fools. It was a cold and silent night. The weather was freezing cold. A group of monkeys were on a tree. They were clinging to its branches. One of the monkeys said, "I wish we could find some fire. It will help us to keep warm." Suddenly they noticed a flock of fireflies. One of the young monkeys thought it was fire. He caught a firefly. He put it under a dry leaf and started blowing at it. Some other monkeys also joined in his efforts. In the meanwhile, a sparrow came flying to its nest, which was on the same tree the monkeys were sitting on. She noticed what they were doing. The sparrow laughed. She said, "Hey, silly monkeys, Firefly, not real fire. I think all of you should take shelter in a cave." The monkeys did not listen to the sparrow. They continued to blow at the poor firefly. After some time, the monkeys became very tired. Now they realized that what the sparrow had said was correct. They set free the firefly and moved to a nearby cave.
Chapter 2. The Value of a Copper Coin. Mahatma Gandhi, honored as the father of India, was a very special person. The following story illustrates one of the reasons for him to be called Mahatma, great soul. Once Gandhi was on an expedition to collect funds from various cities and villages for an organization to help the poor. He went to several places and finally reached Orissa. He organized a meeting in Orissa. There, he gave a speech to the public, requesting them to give him funds for the organization. At the end of his speech, a very old woman with bent back, tattered clothing, white hair, and shrunken skin got up. She requested the volunteers to allow her to reach Gandhi. However, the volunteers stopped her. She did not give up. She fought with them and reached Gandhi. She touched the feet of Gandhi. Then she took out a copper coin kept in the folds of her sari and placed it at his feet. Then the old lady left the stage. Gandhi very carefully took the coin. The treasurer of the organization for the poor asked Gandhi for the copper coin, but he refused to give it. "I keep checks worth thousands of rupees," said the treasurer, "yet you won't trust me with a copper coin." Gandhi said, "This copper coin is worth much more than those thousands. If a man has several lakhs, and he gives away 1,000 or 2, it doesn't mean much." Yes, the coin might have been the only thing that the poor old woman possessed. She did not even have proper clothes, and could not afford good food. Still, she gave everything she had. That is why Gandhi regarded the coin as very precious. Offering help when we have nothing or very little makes it more valuable.
Chapter 3. ABC learns a lesson. ABC is a middle-aged man. Although he was born in a poor family, he was raised well by his father and mother. His father owned a welding shop and used to work for more than 12 hours a day so that his family could lead a comfortable life. However, ABC's father could not earn sufficient money to provide a decent life to his family. ABC was an average student in school and used to score around 70% marks. ABC's dream was to become a doctor. Since his marks weren't very high, he could not get the desired course that he wanted to study. Instead, he joined a bachelor's degree course, completed the course successfully, and got a job in a company. While his life was going on with no dramatic change, his father continued to work in his welding shop so that he did not have to depend on ABC. After getting a permanent job, ABC's parents wanted him to marry. He got married to a girl from his native town, and at the same time was also promoted in his job. After a few years, his wife gave birth to beautiful twin boys. Later, ABC began to earn a handsome salary and started to live luxuriously. He bought a new house and a new car. Some of the luxuries were really unnecessary. Although his company provided him with a car, ABC purchased a new car. After an extravagant life that spanned almost 6 to 7 years, ABC was neither able to manage all the household expenses nor pay for the children's education and other basic necessities. It so happened that ABC's father fell sick and, as a result, could not continue his work in the welding shop. He requested ABC to give some money for his treatment and other household expenses. ABC, who was already suffering from financial crisis, shouted at his parents and told them that he had no money to provide. He complained to his parents, "You never sent me to a big school. I was not provided with expensive clothes. You rarely fed me with my favorite food. I was not able to taste different varieties of food. When I got low marks, you didn't have enough money to provide me with private tuition, and it took me more than 10 years to get settled. Now, while I am again struggling for money, you are not doing anything to help me, but instead are a burden to me. So please don't come to me again." His parents were left shattered. After a week, while ABC was on an official tour, he met a small boy aged about 10 years selling toys. The boy requested ABC to buy something. ABC asked the boy why he was selling toys instead of studying. The boy replied, "My father met with an accident a year ago, and he lost one hand. He cannot work now. My mother works as a maid in a few houses. I'm helping my parents by selling these toys. I go to school in the morning and sell toys in the evenings. I work for 3 hours a day and study at night." ABC purchased a few toys from the little boy. He thought about what the boy had said. He realized that he had been wrong in the way he treated his parents. He had learnt a lesson from the small boy. At a very small age, this boy was helping his parents, but ABC, in order to meet the demands of his lavish lifestyle, had neglected his parents. So, what can we learn from ABC and this poor small boy? Respect is the foundation of love, and it is our duty to take care of our parents when we get older and mature.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel.